Yeah, yeah, yeah. Been trying to reach you all day. What's the deal? Keep it real, baby. You can't even pick up and call me. Matter of fact, at this point, I just feel that you're trying to play me for a fool. Baby, that ain't cool. Now that ain't cool. See, you've been running around like you've been single, looking for a good time so you can mingle. Got me out here looking stupid. You out here with your bow like a cupid, but I guess it's cool. Guess I was just another hit on your hit list, another good time that you wouldn't miss. But I blame myself for all these feelings that I felt. You were nothing but a savage, seeking no ways you could scavenge. This thing I thought was real turned out to be nothing more than a feel. It's petty love, petty love, petty love. That's what we got. Petty love, petty love, petty love, petty love, petty love. Yeah. Oh, now you're trying to reach me. Savage, seeking on those you could scavenge. This thing I thought was real turned out to be nothing more than a feel. It's petty love, petty love, petty love. Ooh. Petty love, petty love, petty love. That's what we got. Yeah. Why'd you have to hurt me, boy? I thought you were so deserving, boy. You took my love for granted, boy. I'll just take this as a lesson, boy. Petty love, petty love, petty love. That's what we got. Petty love, petty love, petty love. But I blame myself for all these feelings that I felt. You were nothing but a savage, seeking on those you could scavenge. This thing I thought was real turned out to be nothing more than a feel. Petty love, petty love, petty love. That's what we got. Yeah. Petty love, petty love, petty love. What we got.
You see me, you see him, my best friend. He hold me down like ankles fighting the waves. Apply not to my crime, yeah, I do time. Till I'm with you, I'll be counting the days. Yeah, ooh, been through so many things, but we always get through. Yeah, ooh, it ain't always perfect, but it's worth it. This is deeper than the surface. If I said I didn't love you, you and I know I've been frontin'. Wiped all my scars away like it was nothing. Took the parts of me I tried to hide and make them something, something like it was nothing. Ooh, some magic, baby. Ooh, you know you drive me crazy. Ooh, you give me peace of mind. Ooh, let me tell you why. You make it easy, say, to take it easy, say, feel so easy, say, easy love. Take it easy, say, feel so easy, say, easy love. I never thought that I would give it to you, but now I don't think it's the time, I won't do it. I think it's cause the way you talk to me, know how to say it without making me feel little. You're gracious even when you pop off for me. When you wiped all my scars away like it was nothing. Took the parts of me I tried to hide and make them something, something. Like it was nothing. Ooh, something about you, baby. Ooh, you know you drive me crazy. Ooh, you give me peace of mind. Ooh, let me tell you why. You make it easy. Say, to take it easy. Say, feel so easy. Say, easy to love. Easy to love. You make it easy. Say, take it easy. Say, feel so easy. Say, easy to love. You make it easy. You make it easy. You make it easy.
Everybody's talking about the all-new Sam Silk's Chicken and Fish. Place your order today for a delicious meal. The chicken and fish are fried to perfection, featuring a wide variety of catfish, perch, tilapia, whiting, and shrimp. Now it's your turn to see what everybody's talking about. It's the all-new Sam Silk's Chicken and Fish, Chicago's newest spot for delicious meals. Stop by at 2537 South Wabash in the South Loop, or get contactless delivery from DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Postmates. For more info, call 773-807-9010, 773-807-9010. Sam Silk's Chicken and Fish is open just in time for lunch, or take it to the house for a delicious dinner. It's Chicago's new spot for perfectly fried chicken and fish. Don't wait any longer. Try it today. Sam Silk's Chicken and Fish, 2537 South Wabash in the South Loop. Sam Silk's.
Shop at Black-owned and operated Solo Beauty, where you are appreciated and respected. Located at 8158 South Cottage Grove, Solo Beauty can supply all of your black hair care needs. Solo Beauty is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday.
You are listening to the most dangerous show in the morning. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Maze Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
For Ruthie Moore, for Todd Stroger, I am the host of the Maze Jackson Show, asking every single day, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them Maze said, Mayor Lightfoot, man, we ain't accepting that. We ain't accepting that. Let's go. Yeah. Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case. He was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover-up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you could put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gon' sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System to milk is so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System to milk is so bad, we got lactose. Still city full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA get spilled on. Carjackers out working trying to Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Wake up, Chicago! Wake up, world! This is the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze. More. Ruthie Moore, how you feeling? I got Ruthie Moore in the. How are you feeling today?
Wonderful. Happy Monday.
Oh, it's that Ruthie Moore. Look, I say, look at you.
I'm ready.
You got your tea. You ready? You got your, Ruthie, when you say tea, I be thinking about you, and you probably get your little doozy on. You know what I'm saying? The tea. I'm surprised you ain't coming here with a stick of incense.
I know you don't believe. A good scented candle.
A good scent. You know what yesterday I smoked out the house. Not like with my cousin smoked out the house.
Like barbecue smoke?
No. I baked the cake yesterday. And the challenge with the baking of the cake was how can I put this? I beat it too much. Which is something a brother should not probably be saying in the world these days. But I beat the cake too much, and essentially by beating the cake too much,
you got one of the KitchenAids.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
And I let it and it got too much, and I knew when I poured it in the bundt cake pan that something was just not gonna work out right for me. And so what happened was I baked the cake and it baked and it was smelling good, and then the next thing I know, Ruthie, it baked over.
Oh,
and it started spilling over. And so I went by the oven and I saw this plume of smoke coming out. And I was like, oh, dang.
Did it smell like burnt cake?
Yeah, it smelled like burnt cake, but then it was like it fell and then it went to the bottom of the oven. So then it's just like...
You got one of them drip pans to catch it, or you got to clean it?
Well, the drip pan caught it, but it still was cooking on the drip pan. So then I had to slide some baking pans in, and it caught it, but then it started rolling off because it was bubbling over so much. So then I was stuck in between this halfway space of, do I keep rolling with it or do I take the cake out?
Keep rolling with it.
So I kept rolling with it, Ruthie. And I'm going to tell you, that cake was great. It was like, now it had a sway back, right? So it was a part of the cake was like this. It went all the way around, and there was one part where it was like, but I tell you what, that might have been where all the sugar went, because it was good to the mud.
Is it all gone?
No, it's not. No, I baked the whole pound cake. If it was now, let me tell you though, my daughter was. It actually was pretty cool. My daughter came over and she began thieving the cake. She was like, this is the best cake I ever had. Let me get some more of that, Dad. I'm gonna take. And then the next thing I know, she was out the door with my cake, my lamb chops, and the chicken she brought for me to cook for her. But I was happy to do it because young Jersey J came and kicked it with us yesterday.
Jersey needs something to eat.
Oh, and Jersey eating now. She eating table food. So,
no way.
Oh yeah, you should have seen her face when Carrie gave her a piece of the pound cake.
No way.
It was. She was diving out there. It was like she was like, "Hello, you can't hit me with a piece," and she was diving over to. It was a great Easter. All right, Ruthie Moore. So it's great to have you back as my co-host. I think that what has happened is Todd is like, the pressure is off. I can get back to getting here late again because Ruthie Moore is here. Todd, how you feeling, man?
Shalom. I'm feeling great.
Happy Passover to you, my friend. Did you celebrate that too?
Oh yeah, we put some lamb blood outside. We burned Judas in effigy, and
you burned
Judas. Meal.
Where'd you?
What else can you do, right?
When you burn Judas in effigy, what does exactly that look like, Todd?
For us, you just make a straw man, and you put him on a stake, and put a Judas name on there, and
literally
light him up.
Like for real?
Well, we didn't do it, but yes, they do that in countries across the world.
There's probably the same countries where they do that to black men too. You know what I'm saying? They're like, all right, y'all.
You took it black too early.
What's in your coffee? Cream and sugar?
I got tea.
Oh, it's tea. Is it black tea or green tea?
Mint. I gotta soothe my throat.
You sold out, Ruthie. You sold out. You ain't got the mint tea. You supposed to. I feel like when they ask you, do you want black or green tea? I feel like some kind of like black.
Yeah.
Give me the black tea. Dang nabbit, black. What you trying to say? In your tea?
I'm black.
Oh yeah.
You can put cream and sugar in your tea? I put sugar in my tea, but I didn't know you put cream in your tea.
Honey, like.
Okay, honey.
Well, Hans goes to a place in Hyde Park. It's a Korean tea shop.
Okay, you shouldn't probably tell this story on What's in It for the Black People Media, as the Sip and Savor just opened, and there are Sip and Savors all over.
But the whole point is they sell
bubble tea. That's that bubble. I know exactly.
Oh yeah, that's it.
The bubble tea place. It's on 55th.
Yeah, right. He talking about me and listen to him. He's like, if you turn if you see the viaduct, you're going too far.
See, now, see. You are now turning left. Turn left. Turn. Who is your GPS? Do you got a voice on your GPS?
I have to turn it off.
Yes.
You have a voice? Whose voice?
Some lady.
That white lady.
Oh no, I thought y'all y'all. They had a time when you could just go pick your voice. Like you could put like Michael Jackson or not Jackson. Michael, what's his name? Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Oh, Michael.
Don't go. You know, the other Michael Jordan. The other Michael Jordan. Michael B. Jordan.
Oh.
And you could be like, I want like Prince. Oh, turn left. All right, y'all. It's the Maze Jackson Show. We got Lil Ron in the studio. Lil Ron, how you feeling this morning? All right, Lil Ron is in the building. This looks like we are locked and loaded. We got everybody in the building, so let's get this thing up to 60,000 feet. Let's get it up, and away. Yes, I hope you all noticed my handy dandy, trusty, new What's in It for the Black People hoodie. Mm-hmm. Camouflage.
Camo.
Check them out. The $100 hollers are back. Not with the camouflage, though. You have to stop by the secret location.
No, that makes sense.
That's good quality.
But you want to know about the secret location?
That makes sense. Sell something in a secret location.
Well, see, that's why you got to
figure out where it is, right?
No, we're going to tell you. A little later on this week, we'll be breaking out those details.
Mace's going to give clues, and you got to
I got we got a new shipment of hoodies in. So first of all, let me tell you, everybody, thank you.
And better sizes?
Huh?
Bigger sizes.
First of all, let me say thank you to everyone who helped us sell out our first shipment, which then allowed us to double down. See, we you know how we doing this right now? We had to turn the sweatshirt game into the hustle game, right? So it's like we was able to double. So then we came back and doubled, and then we changed up the sizes and the colors. So next up, don't stay tuned. We also got another surprise hoodie logo coming out. Plus, we got some new gear coming as well. So I'm going to be expecting y'all to come support it's going to be like a Wiftable retail outlet / well, Ruthie, don't tell your cousin, though. Because if your cousin come up in there, he might be like, what is going on in here?
Let me get a hoodie.
And can you pass through to the left, please? All right, y'all, this is the Maze Jackson Show. Let me run through some of these headlines. Easter Sunday. Todd, you told us you burned Judas in effigy.
Right.
Did you watch the 10 Commandments? Moses, may your name be stricken from the line.
I keep on telling you, it's not a 10 Commandments.
It is Easter, though.
It's a King of Kings, the robe, and Barabbas weekend, not a 10 Commandments.
It is 10 Commandments. Barabbas. Where did you see Barabbas? Is a movie called Barabbas?
Yeah, with Anthony Quinn.
Called Barabbas.
I don't know. Maybe that's not the name. I haven't seen it.
You don't know. Ben-Hur?
Ben-Hur was on, but...
No, you missed. You didn't watch Channel 7?
No.
See, that's where it's at, man. All right.
Judah Ben-Hur. He was the Prince of Judah.
I don't know. And Miss Ben-Hur.
It doesn't matter.
I always remember it's the chariot race. And my boy, I'm just telling you, I know Jacob be mad when I say it, but that Yul Brynner was bad mud, dog. He was a bad man. I showed like Yul Brynner, man. Was he Asian? He just always played Asian. He plays one on TV.
I think he's something like Armenian or something. Now you're gonna make me look it up.
Okay. Did you see the Latino street organizations are alleged to be warning police that if they come through the hood after shooting the young man, what's his name? What's the young guy that got shot? Adam Toledo. A faction of the Latin Kings are now, there are alleged allegations that they are threatening to shoot unmarked police cars.
Get out of there.
I saw that. Is there supposed to be a connection to the...
Yes, as retaliation.
So he
and
was,
her.
he was gang.
Hold on.
Okay.
That was.
I'm just saying.
Not a lot of 13-year-olds can carry a gun if they're not, connected to something.
Or they're nervous, or they got to walk to school. But that's a whole nother story. I do think though Ruthie puts a finger on it, right? Like, right? Okay, we're gonna keep our finger off of it. But I am gonna say, you heard that, right? They said they was retaliating and all type of stuff. We're gonna talk about it a little bit later because I do want to talk about the difference in response in this case.
Backlash used to be something by the police in the old days. I don't know if it's the same anymore.
Well, backlash. Well, see, So it's interesting because if that was made, but let me just say this: if some black folks was running around here talking about what they was finna do y'all know they would? You saw what happened to Fred Hampton, and he was just trying to feed the kids. I just think I think that it'll be interesting to see if any of those are some of those strengths. I wonder, are there any connections to these retaliations to the street organizations that the mayor hired for outreach during the riots? Wouldn't that be really ironic?
In the old days, you go talk to the leader and say you don't want this to happen.
But during the uprisings, we saw a mobilization of Latino gangs in response to them protecting their communities, quote unquote. And so maybe this is some of that organization filtering over into this situation.
It's funny because that is interesting. They still seem to have some semblance of a hierarchy, whereas, or at least in this position, and I do think
the ability to mobilize in response to protecting their communities to what they would deem to be threats.
So what's so funny, not funny, but ironic about Ruthie's conversation is I got so I want to talk about that, but I really was nervous about talking about it because we know what the response is. But what's interesting is I got that from quite a few young people. It was quite a few texts. Quite a few in my space is like 4. But I got 4 texts from people who, when they saw that, it said exactly what Ruthie said. Like, we'll protect our community from people that we deem threats. Y'all not just finna be around here. Okay, comments. You want to check out the comments? All right, we can check out the comments too. We're gonna do all of this. We can talk about.
Hey,
go ahead.
You are
I can't
correct.
see him.
Yul Brynner is Asian. He was Russian. One of the few Russians I've ever heard of in America.
Dang, he was right. Shoot, he escaped, man, from Asian Russia. Because Russia is like all the continent. Russia's pretty big.
It is.
It goes Europe and Asia. That's why they have the what do you call those problems? Not problems, but they have the Muslims, right? The Kosovo. That's how Putin came to power, right? Because of their, over in they have like the Muslim component, like the Chechens. Remember, and they killed all the kids, and that's when the Russians, who were floating around everywhere and they was losing pieces of their empire, and they blew up those kids. They killed those kids in the school, and that's when they was like, all right, enough of this the Gorbachev staying here stuff. We gotta get back to being Russia, and then that's when Putin came back to power
and been in power
and ain't let go of power.
Ain't
going nowhere. So man, they done had like 10 presidents since Putin. He'd be like, and now after you leave, I will take all your power too. Give me a thought. Yeah, right. President for life. You love me. Tell me you love me, people. Tell me you love me. That's good.
I don't think nobody here found it funny though.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. It's coming through. All right, well, let's do this. Let's take a quick break and then we'll be right back. This is the Maze Jackson Show. Is that what you were trying to tell me, that the sound is coming?
But you see, but their comments wasn't up there. But if they was up there, I would have just pointed to it. You and me.
Yeah, Ruthie, I spent 5 days.
Is yours plugged in?
Feeling like lethargic and not eating.
Is yours plugged in?
It is.
What you think? What you do for it?
Oh, I called the doctor and because I could feel like a big. Well, that's too far back. I could feel a
Like
big
the